Welcome, baseball fans, to the Central Indiana Sports Report for today's MLB Wild Card Report with myself, your host, Greg Mengelt, co-host Paul Tipton, and I guess she's not really a guest because she just comes in whenever she wants because she's in charge, Michelle Garmon, sports editor of the Tipton Tribune, and Elwood Call Leader, here to talk about day 3 of the Wild Card 3 deciding games, and we are going to make our picks for the divisional round. Welcome, Paul. Great. Fun day.
Yes, it really was. It's heartbreak for 3 different cities and 3 different fan bases, but pretty good day for baseball.
The Tigers are the only road team to win.
Also, the better teams were at home, so
yes,
that also plays a factor. Although,
yes, there certainly are.
All right, well, we need to start with the Cubs.
Instead of getting behind, they got ahead, and then I thought for a while they were going to be kicking themselves that they only got those 2 runs in that inning when they had a chance to do more. Their pitching was very surprising. The number of runs the Padres scored, even the people who had picked the Cubs could never imagine the Padres scoring that few runs, seems to me.
All the series were low scoring.
Yep, they really were.
Well, not the Dodgers and the Reds.
Well, yeah. All the series that ended today. The Tigers finally broke through with some runs. But, yeah, it was a struggle getting runs. Let's talk about the Yankees, Paul. Looked like they might be in trouble, and 4 runs in the 4th?
Yes, it was. 4 in the 4th. And that's all they got, too. And they really should have only gotten – they might have – you could make a case they should have only gotten 1 run. The bloop that wasn't caught to start off the inning, and then Lowe makes an error on a bases loaded ground ball. That was a small margin of error, even in a 4-0 game.
And the pitching. That was the question coming into the season, and it was the reason that they're still playing now.
I was really impressed early on with early for the Red Sox. I thought that left-handed business for the Yankees might have worked. And a young pitcher rolls like that, and then there's a guy on base, and then the next thing you know, he's pitching from the stretch, and that changes just a little bit, which makes all the difference, seems like.
The Yankees, by having Judge and Stanton, they are fully capable of scoring runs with just those big bats, a home run at any time. So I think that's what makes the Yankees dangerous. And for them, I think the key is going to be, can they continue to have good pitching performances as they go on? Because I don't think offense is really too much of a concern, always a concern, because those 2 guys are capable of changing the complexion of a game with one swing.
Yeah, but there have been times during the season where it has been a lineup that just has not produced. And despite the good bats, and Stanton has been up and down, man, did he hit that ball hard? Holy cow, Paul.
Yeah, the only problem is he thought it was over the fence.
I don't blame him.
No, yeah, I know.
He hit that ball, and the pitch before, he hit a foul ball 116.4 miles an hour. Yeah, he just scorched that thing. When he hits that ball, it goes, doesn't it?
He's an adventure on the base pass, I got to tell you. He could get thrown out at home if he started at second base on a double.
Yes. You just never know. And you got to run out of you got to run.
Correct, yes. I didn't realize it personally.
Hard.
Even looked over in the dugout like, oh, no.
They didn't score that inning either, and that could have really cost them. But the Yankees are moving on, playing the Blue Jays. And are you confident in that at all? Of course, we will get to our picks coming up here in a minute, but feel any more confident than you would have last week?
Oh, yes. This tonight changes everything. I just think Yankee fans are breathing a sigh of relief and are in awe of what happened. It's been 21 years since they've eliminated the Red Sox.
Whoa. I remember that day.
Yes.
That'd be Mr. Aaron Boone.
Well, yeah, that was 22. Yes, for a long time they have been even at Yankee Stadium. So yes, there was no home run tonight, but that was quite the feeling for Yankee fans to put down the Red Sox, especially after this season when they had such a lack of success against the Red Sox and at Yankee Stadium too. I did not expect that, and when they didn't score Stanton in that inning, I thought, who knows if they're going to score at all. They had a hard time scoring in the first game. What a shame for the Red Sox. Chapman comes out there and looks otherworldly. He looks so good now.
I know all the runs against early weren't earned, but I can't believe they stuck with him that long.
I would say, again, two batters too late. So,
and it would have been 2-0 instead of 4-0.
That is right. There's a huge difference there, too. The old bloop and a blast business. Yes.
Well, let's talk about Mr. Schittler. That was something else.
Oh, my gosh. And Aaron Boone sticking with him through 8 innings, that was so remarkable. Unbelievable. I could not believe he even came out for the 8th inning.
He was under 100 pitches.
But just under 100. He was right at 96 or something like that.
Still.
So, yes, that was old school stuff. That was amazing. And then I thought, okay, as soon as the guy gets on base, they'll take him out for the ovation, and it'll be great. But, oh, my gosh, he went through the 8th inning, 1, 2, 3. That's incredible. The things you think you'll see.
Yeah, 2 good young pitchers who are going to be around for a long time.
Yes, that was quite impressive. Yes.
Michelle, feeling anything for the Tigers now?
No. It didn't surprise me. They won. They've been successful. And it wouldn't surprise me if they win the next series. They know how to do it and win it. But I like the Mariners. I'm pulling for the Mariners. I would really like to see the Mariners in the World Series. I'd kind of like to see somebody new. I always enjoy it when somebody gets there that hasn't been there, but has had good teams in the past and been close.
And now, for the reason that we're all here, we are here to make our picks as part of the Major League Baseball Postseason Media Preview and Prediction Contest. Tonight, it's Paul and Michelle, but we will get everyone's picks off the air, and we will keep track of those. Through the first round, Cade Hampton of the Muncie Star Press and Grant Schaus, our IU guy, also from the Action Sports Network. Perfect scores. They predicted all 4 series and the right amount of games. They have perfect scores. 1 point off the perfect score. Jay Stevens of the Kokomo Post and Dave Chanley, our IndyCar guy. And with 18 points, just 2 points behind them, is Michelle Garmon of the Tipton Tribune and Elwood Call Leader. The only thing she missed was she had the Dodgers and Reds going 3 games and
Tigers in Cleveland going 3 games.
With 15 points apiece is Kevin Helfrich of the Action Sports Network, Hanson Crafton, our fight guy, and with 14 points, Daniel Bragg of Bragg Sports Media, our Major League Baseball guy, Paul Tipton, our IU guy, Mike Hutzel, and Sam Frick, our Colts guy, also of ANEC Sports. With 13 is Jake Dunn of the Purdue Report. With 12, your host, Greg Mengelt, about to make a comeback. With 10 points is Will Rutherford and Jeremy Giggy of White River Communications. And I do have Will's picks already, so I will bring those up as we make them. Guys, let's start in the National League as we always do, and we start in the Central. That means Cubs and Brewers. Paul, what's your prediction?
I predict the Brewers.
Paul says Brewers in 4. Michelle?
Oh, man, I like the Brewers, too. I don't think it's going to be a sweep. I'm trying to decide if it's going to be 4, go all 5. I think I'm going to say Brewers in 4 also. I know the Reds beat the Brewers there at the end of the season, but the Brewers weren't. I think they were gearing up for the playoffs. And the Cubs, unless they can really find their bats, I mean, yes, they won their series, but they scored 6 runs to do it. So I think they're gonna have to find their offense to win this series.
Guys, the Brewers I've been telling you since, was it late July? This Brewers team is going to crash and burn like all Brewers teams before them.
I think the Cleveland Detroit series and the Boston New York series showed that this is not football, and we can't predict a trend based on past results.
No? Were we not able to predict the Yankees over the Red Sox for 100 years?
Well, yes, but there were a lot of people who were thinking the Red Sox beat the Yankees 9 out of 13 times this year.
Yep. Yeah, it's changed for sure, but
yes,
the same teams tend to fall into similar patterns.
Well, I'm a Brewer believer until they get at least until the NLCS. I'm probably more confident of the Brewers advancing than any other pick I would make.
By the way, I say Cubs in 5. I think
Okay.
it goes the distance, and the Cubs win it, and the Brewers choke, as always. And then I think it's got to be the best series of the divisional round, Dodgers and Phillies, Paul.
I will take the Phillies in, I want to say 4, but I'll say 5. I'll be rational. I think they have a better balance of hitting and pitching, and I think the Dodger bullpen is a little suspect. So that's why I'm going with the Phillies.
Again, I'm going to take the Phillies. I'm trying to decide if it's going to be 4 or 5. I don't think it'll be a sweep. I'm going to be asleep here. No, won't be a sweep, but I think that I agree. The Dodger bullpen concerns me. Their offense, I don't know that it's going to be as potent against Philadelphia as it was against the Reds. 2 reasons: Philadelphia's been here in this postseason before. Their guys, they're not going to be over pumped. What concerns me, though, is that they've had that extra rest sometimes, and it can take a game to get into it. So I will say the Phillies in 5, and I'll be honest, I think this series is really the championship, for the pennant.
Maybe the whole thing.
Yeah.
I also say Phillies in 5. All 3 of us say Phillies in 5. So Paul has Brewers and Phillies in the NLCS. I have Cubs and Phillies in the NLCS. Michelle says Brewers and Phillies. Will Rutherford says Cubs and Phillies. And Mike Hutzel says Cubs and Dodgers. So a lot of variation on our baseball people. Let's move into the American League, and the Mariners take on the Tigers. Impressive series by the Tigers. Can they beat the Mariners, Paul?
No, I don't think so. I'll take the Mariners in 4. I think Michelle's right. Sometimes a team waiting around and hearing about how great they are can start off a little sluggishly. But I don't think Tarek Skubal can pitch 9 innings, and I don't see the Tigers scoring that many runs. I was shocked at their outburst today. I thought it was going to be another 2-1 game. But anyway, yes, I will go with the Mariners in, what did I say, 4?
Mariners for me, but Mariners in 5. I think it will go off 5. This is a Mariners team that I like. I like it better because they're there, but to me, this was a Mariners team that kind of flew under the radar to be where they are. You didn't hear a lot on them or see a lot about them necessarily on social media or people talking a lot about them. So that bodes well. I don't think because of that, they feel quite as much pressure, but they have had that rest. So that's why I think 5.
I say 5 too, Michelle. I say Skubal gets a win. They pick up another win somewhere else, but the Mariners get it done in Game 5. How long has it been since the Mariners have been in a championship series?
Trying to remember, was it back when King Griffey Jr. was there?
That's what I was wondering.
Yes, it has to be. Yes. Michelle's right. It would be great for their fan base. That if they lose to the Tigers, that is about the saddest group of people I could possibly imagine. So,
yeah,
I live in Seattle.
I have a good friend, the former mayor of Tipton, Tom Dozel. He is a huge Seattle Mariners fan. I mean, grew up in Indiana, but has been a Mariners fan. And so I know Tom would really enjoy that. And who knows, maybe he and Christy might make a trip. If they'd get to the World Series, maybe they'd try to get World Series tickets. I don't know. But I hope I hope the Mariners there.
Will Rutherford says Mariners in 5. Mike Hutzel says Mariners in 4. It's a sweep, which means congratulations to the Detroit Tigers. You are on your way. Final series, Yankees and Blue Jays. Paul, can the Yankees keep it going?
That's a very good question. I think tonight changed everything for Yankee fans, and I could see their confidence. And the Blue Jays can score a lot of runs sometimes, but their pitching, it doesn't seem to overawe anybody. I'll be bold and take the Yankees in 5.
I'm sorry, Paul. I hate the Yankees.
No.
I won't root for them, but I'm going to pick the Yankees, and I'll pick the Yankees in 4.
You know what? That's a lot of respect, Michelle. In fact, I can't believe the Yankees have earned that kind of respect from you, that you would cheer against them so strongly, but also pick them to beat the Blue Jays.
So wait till you hear this one, Paul, then.
Okay.
Will Rutherford says Yankees in 4. Mike Hutzel says ISIS. That's all he said.
What does that mean?
ISIS.
I believe he says the Yankees are going to win, and he's comparing them to ISIS.
Oh, my goodness. Michelle would never say anything like that.
I'm going to get clarifications. I assume that means that he's picking the Yankees.
Wow.
And bad
That's right,
news,
because he's a
Paul.
huge Red Sox
Wow.
fan. I forgot.
We
That
all
is.
picked the Yankees.
That evil empire stuff doesn't play anymore.
I don't think it does.
No.
I like this team. I like the team. And I really like Aaron Judge. He's really hard not to like.
Even Michelle likes Aaron Judge.
I do.
I used to say that if I had a son who played for the Cubs, I would hope he did well and that he lost.
Wow. But you have so little respect for the Brewers that you're picking the Cubs.
I don't want the Cubs to win, but the Brewers are going to brew her all over the place.
We'll see.
Here's where I think, though. Craig Counsell now manages the Cubs, and he's the one that managed the Brewers some when they did all that Brewer stuff. So, hey, pick Brewers now over the Cubs.
You're calling the Craig Counsell factor now.
Interesting. Thank you guys so much. We got it done before midnight tonight.
Hey, get some sleep.
The Central Indiana Sports Report is brought to you by DG Media, and I love Susie.